Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Once again, if it's your first time here, my name is Gigo, and this is the Aburi project, which is a 4-bedroom house with a maid's quarters at the back. So, in today's episode, we will be looking at the decking work, right, and the cost estimate, involved, with this particular decking. I mean, most of the wood were rented, so that also reduced the cost of this decking. But I mean, it was still expensive though, but that is because the owner wanted to put a swimming pool on top of the project. So there was an additional cost that comes with it, with all the pipes and stuff. So we will be looking at the cost estimate, so make sure that you stay till the end of today's episode. And if it is your first time that you're seeing this particular project and you are interested to know more about it and the cost update, you can go to my playlist and then you look for the Aburi project. Then you appreciate how far we've come, how it all started with a cost estimate at every stage, right? The playlist can also guide you, and also, I mean, it gives you an idea how much it will cost. I mean, you are not going to get the same amount, but I mean, roughly it puts you in a range, right? So that at least how much it's going to cost you to build a particular project. Like I said before, this project is sitting on a half plot. It's just on a half plot. I mean, there's more in my playlist. If you are interested, you can check it out. So in my previous episode, we did the block laying and also the columns installation. That is completed, and fast forward, the woodwork for the decking is already on, right? So we will go in straight to look at the cost of this whole decking when it is completed. And then once again, this is just an estimate, right? This is just an estimate. We might come across things on the road that we'll have to add one or two things in there. So but then, like as I always do, when the whole work is done, I will come up with a final cost, right? The final cost, and then we will add it to the previous cost to let us know how much it's going to cost to build this particular project, as I always do here on the channel. So this was the estimated cost, and as you can see on your screen, all the materials cost was 102,410 Ghana cedis, and this is just for the materials. And also you can see the labor charges for the steel bender, carpenter, mason, also the machine, for everything, right? So the total was like 129,210, right, Ghana cedis. This is just for the decking, but I would also like to state that we didn't put the plumbing and the electricals also there, right? So I mean, this is a complete without the electrical works and the plumbing works, which has to be done because, like I said, we're trying to put a swimming pool on top. So we haven't finalized all the materials and the electricals which we needed. But like I said, when the work is completed, I will bring the total cost, how much it costs actually, for this particular project. But I mean, as I'm talking to you now, we are roughly around, estimated around 150,000, right, Ghana cedis, right, for just this decade, right? I mean, this can even get you a nice plot of land in Temacom 25. But I might say that this cost estimate is also a little bit expensive, right? But that's because of the swimming pool that comes with it. So I mean, there has to be more cement, more iron rods, and also there's also a cantilever, right? I see a cantilever also there, so that also comes with extra course. So gradually the house is taking shape, and you can see the state of the house now when we did the board, right? We place the board on the decking, and then we have our three-phase, electricity right here. I mean, if you've been following this project from the beginning, you'll appreciate, the process that we've gone through to get to this phase. Our materials are ready, the sand and stone, ready for casting. Iron rods are already in place, right? That's why I was able to get, the estimate for you, because the owner started buying the materials already in December 2024, right? And these are some of the things that I do share on the channel. You don't have to wait to buy everything at once. You can be buying them, step by step. Construction is expensive. If you think you are waiting to save the money before you're going to start building, trust me, it's going to be a difficult journey for you, because as you keep saving, whilst you are waiting, the price keeps going up. So it is like a rat race, right? You are saving, when you're almost ready, the price is up again, and you have to catch up with the price. You always have to catch up with the price. So if you have the money, just buy the materials step by step, or do it step by step. If you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. So I think if you pay attention to the board up there, you see that it is metal board. So it's a combination of, the wood board and then the metal board, right? So, we're able to find someone who, this is the business, right? So for those of you that are going home or looking for some business, I mean, construction, people are building day in and day out, right? So what this person is doing is, rather than, instead of renting the wood that will, rot with time, rather have a metal plate, and that is what, it's a very good business, and that's what we are using for this. So it stays for a long time, right? It stays for a long time. So that is what we are using for this particular deck, and then we will see the outcome when it is completed, right? So it's a mixture of wood and then the board, because the owner already had, some wood from the first decking that we did, with a ground floor. And instead of buying new one, we are like, yeah, why don't we rent? And we came across this particular one, the metal one, and you can see the result, how it looks on top, right? So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So I mean, this is a business idea. Those that are moving to Ghana and want to start a business, these are some of the things that you can get yourself involved. And I think the cost here is, I mean, less, right? The risk here is less. You just have to find people that can do the installation for you, right? So we will see the outcome, the results, when it is completed, right? So I mean, this is the journey. This is how far, we are going with this particular project. Stay tuned for the next episode, when we will start with the steelworks, right? We will start with the steelworks, and also plumbing and electricals will go in. Then I will get the full cost estimate for this project. So then I think this will bring us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, right? And I'll see you in my next episode, when we begin with the, still works. As you can see, all the materials are ready. If you watch my previous episode also, you notice that we already bought the cement, and everything is ready. We are ready to start, right? And this is what building is about. You take your time to build, but most importantly, you make a plan, right? So you see, this owner try to finish the ground floor and then keep the materials right there, right? So I mean, it's all about planning. Thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next episode. Let's do it.